Hello again, lovelies.
Hello.
Yarny peeps, non-yarny peepers. This is number 2 of not so cute, not so funny animal facts.
We are doing real life animal
Reality.
facts. So sometimes I do cutesy, fun little stories about people taking their parrots for walks.
Right.
This is more like being aware of toxic
Legitimate-
animals,
legitimate
knowing what the smell of
facts.
cucumbers in the woods is, rattlesnakes. It's like
Video
actual,
number 1.
Yeah, go to video
But
number 1.
she didn't
for
warn
that.
me ahead of time,
No,
so I
sometimes
was
it's
like
fun to do that.
skeeving the whole
Yeah,
time.
no, I started reading the facts, and she's like, "These are nice.
These
facts."
are horrible.
And the best part is I skipped the worst one because
Oh.
I didn't realize how actually violent it sounded, so we just moved past that.
Oh.
So more
More realistic
fun,
about-
nature
yeah.
can be cruel sometimes.
Nature.
That's why we be nice to each other.
Yes.
So sharks don't have the name cold-blooded killer for no reason.
Oh.
They can sense blood from up to 3 miles away.
Okay, I didn't know it was that far, but I know that's how you
I
throw
knew they
chum.
can sense. Yeah, but I know
Yeah.
it's 3 miles
You
away.
throw chum over there.
This, however, I'm trying to understand how this works. How did people learn that they can identify a small drop in a 25-gallon bucket? Like, it can't fit in a 25-gallon bucket.
Well,
Do they just dump a bucket of that in the water and they sense it? Do they go and pick the bucket that it's in? So I'm going to research that more because I'm very curious how they learned that fact.
yeah, because if you don't have a lid on it, the water it's going to go out of, unless it's on land and they're in a confined area and they go to that area.
So clownfish.
Clownfish.
Nemo.
Oh, it is.
Clownfish.
Oh, I'm smiling and getting all excited for a cutesy fact, and she's going to destroy the whole Nemo cutie thing.
This one's actually not too terribly bad.
Okay.
So they actually are all born male.
Oh.
And throughout their lifetime, some will turn into females. A process known as, let's see if I hack this up, sequential hermaphroditism.
Not bad.
That's
Just
probably right.
slightly butchering English there.
Yeah, dyslexia, man.
Well, and also
talk about
a very long word that I would
Long
not be able to
science
get.
word.
But that's cute. So the little
So, yeah.
Nemos can be Nemettes if they want to.
They can. So they're born with both the male and female parts, and sometimes they make the transition if an alpha female dies.
Well, I would hope that somebody would, because there wouldn't be any more little Nemes.
Exactly. That's why they do it.
Worms are like that. Worms are that.
Then we're at the not facts. This was me angry at the post office for not sending me my cat backpack and telling me it was delivered into my mailbox.
Poor Rusty.
Now, mind you, it's a backpack for my cat to go in, not for my cat to wear.
Yeah.
So that's why I know it didn't get delivered, because they said deliver to my mailbox.
And it won't fit in your mailbox.
We won't go through all that.
Yeah.
This is not a fact or anything, but I just saw this photo.
And
that's polyethylene.
that's little Polly
Sleeping on the ladder outside in the snow because she's a lunatic. Don't worry, she's well taken care of.
Yeah,
she chooses to go in the snow.
Just here.
She gets checked on often when she's outside, but she loves it.
Oh, no, she comes right in. She leaves a door part opening. There's a little entryway for the animals.
So if I was going to have a favorite shrimp, it is the peacock mantis shrimp.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
This actually works because you can still see it. I take my face out and it focuses right away. So I think we've got our picture.
Yeah, I think we got the whole
down.
thing down.
They
she
have
just likes to cover
the
my
fastest
face.
punch.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So
Cute
they
little
actually
things.
are a relative of crabs and lobsters, and they can throw a punch at 50 miles per hour, which is faster than a 22 caliber rifle.
Whoa!
Or 22 caliber bullet. Sorry, my bad. Which would be shot out of a rifle sometimes.
Mm.
So it actually uses the punch to impale soft-bodied prey like fish, since it lives in overcrowded and competitive rocks areas. Yep. So it literally, to defend itself.
Why is it not called a boxing fish?
Maybe because they named it by the way it looked before they realized it had this ultimate punch.
Oh, that could be, because it is cute.
But yeah, so they live in these overcrowded competitive rock crevices, and researchers believe they developed this
Get out my
maneuver
Get out my neighborhood.
basically to outmaneuver other hunters and get into the spots they want. Yes.
Oh, that's
the fastest punch. The peacock mantis shrimp.
Peacock mantis.
And we're back to less pleasant ones.
Oh boy.
So this is a pretty crazy looking situation.
That's a
right?
furry What is he carrying? Is all his
So that's
long...
the assassin bug.
Assassin
Yes.
bug?
Basically, what the assassin bug is it's a bug of Malaysia, and it's one of the ultimate predators. They're known to hunt ants and even turn the ants' bodies into outerwear. So what you're seeing
That's what that is.
It murked all those ants. It sucked out their insides, and
And
now
it
it's using
made
their
it
dead
into
bodies to make
clothing.
themselves
It's like
look
Buffalo
crazier.
Bill.
Very much like Buffalo. I won't. I'll just do the move.
That's Buffalo Bill.
But yeah, after consuming the insides, they use that, and it's to confuse
Ooh.
predators. Brilliant. So here is.
Gross.
I did a really bad job screenshotting this. There's like words on it and stuff. Those are little jellyfishes. But they're not
tiny.
just any little jellyfishes.
Little baby
They are
fishes.
immortal jellyfish.
Immortal.
So I'm fairly certain octopi are octopuses.
Octopi.
Octopes. And jellyfish. And jellyfish are aliens.
What
from another
is the
planet.
plural? Bella, help us out.
Bella! Like whenever we get really bad, we just like call out for Bella.
Bella, help us with English.
So basically,
Love you, Bella.
these are immortal jellyfish.
Immortal. Okay.
They turn back into their polyps.
Polyps.
So basically, they're constantly reborn. So you can after smushing them or being hurt or losing parts, they just grow it. They reform back into that, and it's identical to its adult counterpart. So no matter what you do to the big one, it turns into this little polyps, and it's the same as the adult human. Literally, immortal.
I just see massive sci-fi movies happening with that concept.
They can. So here's an interesting one. Barn owls. Anyone that's talked to them in your dreams when you're a little kid think that they're aliens, and I stand by that. Watch Fourth Encounter. That's based on true stories. Oh, he finally fell. I knew he wouldn't last
I'll
that
hold
long.
him. Keep
That's
my hands busy.
Jesus-loving dinosaur. There's again, nothing against religion. There's a Facebook group called Dinosaurs Against Christians Against Dinosaurs that was started after a group about people that don't believe in dinosaurs, and this is my representation of it. My Jesus-loving dinosaur.
The dinosaurs loves Jesus.
So barn owls are known to mate for life. Or so they thought. Research has found that 25% of barn owls that paired up also divorce. Yeah. And it seems that the male barn owls whom research has found tended to end up with less attractive females a second time, so serves them right, huh?
Yeah, well, that usually happens in real life, too.
But I just thought that was funny that they divorce. You're being very subtle. Okay, African buffaloes actually practice democracy. Herds of buffaloes. So they've noticed that when they're in the process of figuring out directions and whatnot of where they're going to go, the process only involves adult females.
Because they're the smartest. We all know that.
And it takes place over physical cues. So individual buffaloes will register their travel preferences by standing up, looking in one direction, and then laying back down. And depending on the amount of buffaloes that look in a certain direction,
that's like yay or nays in a town hall.
Yeah, and that's the direction that the herd will end up going. So they all lay down when they don't know, and then one by one, different females will go and make a vote,
their choice,
and then that's where they'll go.
That's brilliant.
Animals are better than people.
Yeah, we can learn a lot by animals.
So beavers. We all know beavers have big teeth. We all know they love chewing on wood.
And we have beavers right on our street. I
think our beavers are finally gone. We had to knock their dam down a few times because
they're
it
cute,
was overflowing our pond and was overflowing Gourd Field 2. Mind you, Gourd Field 2 is my only gourd field. There is no Gourd Field 1.
There is no Gourd Field 1.
So beavers, their teeth never stop growing. That's actually part of the reason why they have to chomp so often, so they keep them at a reasonable length.
I believe hamster is the same thing with hamsters.
I believe you are correct.
That's why you have to give them the biting things.
But what you might not know is how their teeth are so strong and why they have an orangey hue.
Oh, I don't know.
Their enamel is they technically have metal teeth.
Metal?
Their enamel is made with iron.
That's why they chew so fast.
Yeah, so they have metal teeth. That's why they're orangey looking.
Whoa.
So, yeah, iron enamel on their teeth.
Now I want some teeth.
I have a whole bucket of teeth in the other room.
I know, but you don't have any beaver teeth.
No, I have deer teeth. I finally actually upgraded. I went from 832 machine screw earring to the deer tooth I had in here forever, and then I just shoved this 0 gauge through the other day. So it was pretty intense. Craig thinks I'm nuts. But then again,
Thanks.
aren't we all a little...
Oh, yeah. I mean, life would be so boring if you weren't.
So here's an interesting fish. The pup fish. Again,
Pup
I
fish.
cropped horribly, so you can only see half of the fish. I was doing that this morning after this angry phone call, so...
Pup fish.
Pup
P-U-P.
fish.
Okay.
We know most fish as saltwater, freshwater, cold water, warm water.
Right.
Pup fish are any water.
Oh.
Literally. They can be in fresh, salty, freezing, warm.
Wow.
They believe that they have this ability that they evolved from being in such low quality ice age water. So
That
they basically
just can adapt to anything.
They're going to survive.
So you don't have to, like goldfish, you have to have the water sitting for a couple days before you could change the water. Them guys, you could just throw them in whatever and they'll still live.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they're good for pets then.
Right? I wonder. It does look like a fish people get as a pet.
It is a cute little thing. I don't know. It doesn't look like a pup. The pup means small, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I used to remember things.
That was my last fact.
That was the last fact. Good. Because these weren't as cute and fluffy.
That is Hamish.
That's Hamish.
In the car, recognizing Grandma's coming back to the car.
Oh, that's
after
what I was
going
at
into the
getting
store.
I just got my new vaccination.
Look at that concern. Like,
He
where
loves
is
Grandma.
There's Grandma. That's
Grandma.
exactly right. That's
Grandma's coming. Here she comes.
Grandma's coming.
Here she comes.
Oh boy,
she was gone for 15
she's
minutes.
Close. Yep.
You know where you go.
He truly and wholeheartedly is in love.
He loves Grandma.
Like, protective.
Has nothing to do with the fact that I give them treats.
We all give them treats.
I know, but I also didn't give him treats.
Hamish has always just had a...
He's always loved me.
Yes.
Yeah. The other one could care less about anybody.
He's getting more.
No, but he does. He'll get off the chair and come to me because I come over and when her and Craig are both working, I'll stop by to let them out, do their business. And Hamish always greets me at the door, but Dougal is kind of like, I don't really care about you, lady. But now he comes to the door, and if I'm leaving, you have to say goodbye to Hamish, otherwise he's pouts all night.
There is a sign on my door, because I'm a cricket owner,
Literally.
so there's signs everywhere, that says, stop. Did you say goodbye to Hamish?
Yeah.
Because he gets actually
very,
head down,
very upset.
stares at the door, starts to whine, and then looks at us. And that one day we first noticed it when somebody left, and how visibly actually distraught, not even, he was distraught from not being said bye to.
Yeah.
So we started to make it an actual thing, hey, don't give my dog emotional problems, go say goodbye.
Everybody says
That's
goodbye. And when I come by myself, I jingle my keys and I say, Grandma, I gotta go home now, and then we give the bye-bye lovins and whatnot. But animals are cool. Some of them are nasty mean. Like the other video, if you haven't seen the other video, those are really nasty mean ones.
We'll put warnings up, so when you're looking through our animal videos, you'll know which ones are going to be cute, fun videos. That's going to be animal facts.
Nah.
If it's going to be where I'm talking about the reality of what really happens in nature, the fact that some things are vicious, some things are poisonous, some things you got to be aware of, we'll put warnings up. This way you can know. You might want to watch all of our animal videos. You might want to stick to the cutesy ones. I'll try to find some more cutesy ones for next time.
Yeah, let's get some cutie ones. We need some cutie stuff.
Feel free to email us if you know fun stories or you hear of things.
Yeah, if you know
send them our
people
way.
have done that with some of our things. They say, hey, this is the law here or whatever when we're doing the crazy. Look at my hair.
Yeah,
crazy
we're going to
laws
update.
and
We're going to have...
we're working on that.
My Instagram is going on our description because I don't post on my YouTube because my phone sucks. So feel free to follow my life there. It's a pretty interesting page. Yeah. And then, send us emails, anything you want.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm going to keep talking because she keeps trying
I was waiting for you to shut up, so...